Hello, Keith Rucker here at VintageMachinery.org. Guys, today got a request from some of you guys to see if we can get a little work day going out here at the shop. Done several of these over the years, and we've had different projects going on in the shop, and I could use a little bit of help. And I've got a situation coming up here very soon where I'm exactly in that boat again. Now, a couple of months ago, I shared with you guys that I had bought a jib crane to put over here between my big Monarch lathe and my smaller 16-inch Monarch lathe back here. I want to have a jib crane that swings out across both of these machines that will allow me to be able to pick stuff up, put it on here, moving the chucks, moving parts, whatever. Once we got this larger lathe going, I can't even pick up one of these chucks in here without some type of crane or something to do it with. Now this crane, or this lathe, had this little jib crane that was built on it when I got it, but I have pretty well discovered that it's pretty much inadequate for my needs. So here's kind of what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to get this new jib crane installed in the shop. Now, when I got it, I think I'd shared with some of you guys that I was just going to bolt it down to the concrete floor. We were going to downrate its capacity. It was designed as a 1-ton jib crane, so you could pick up 1 ton on it. However, doing a little bit more thinking about it, I've kind of backed up on that. I did talk with some engineers, and because it has a little bit wider base on it than what was standard on that crane, you know, going down to a 1/4 ton, 500 pounds, you know, it probably would have been fine just bolting that down directly to the floor. But if I've learned anything over the years is that when it comes to being able to pick stuff up, you never have enough capacity. And I'm just concerned that, you know, I might pick up too much and tear my concrete floor up or something along those lines. So I've decided to go ahead and basically put in a proper foundation, a proper footer or footing, whatever you want to call it, for this crane so that we can actually use it for its rated capacity, which is 1 ton or 2,000 pounds. To do this, it's going to be some work. This is where I'm asking for some help. We're going to have to, number one, come in here and rearrange the shop, get these machines moved out of the way. I'm going to have to cut a hole in the concrete, and I've got the plans for this jib crane for the proper foundation, proper footer that it recommends. Basically is 5 foot square and 4 feet deep. So I'm going to have to cut out a section of the concrete. We'll need to get a jackhammer or something, bust up that concrete that we're going to get out of there, get it out, and dig a hole down 4 feet deep. Once we do that, I'm going to have to build a rebar cage to go down in there to properly reinforce everything, reinforce it back to the slab by drilling some holes and putting the rebar up into the slab where we cut it and all that so it'll all be tied together. We'll be putting in some L hooks, 3/4 inch diameter. They need to be about 3 feet deep into concrete, again, according to the plans that I have from the crane manufacturer. Get all that set in there and pour concrete. It's going to be a lot of work, and that's, again, where I'm asking for some help. So on Saturday, May 4th, 2024, when I'm filming this, and if you're watching it sometime in the future, I know these videos kind of live forever, so I want to make sure we mention the year. I'm going to be having a little work day, and I hope to get, you know, a small crew of people that are willing to come out and help with this. It's going to be grunt work, I'm not going to lie. We're going to have to cut that concrete. We're going to have to bust up the concrete. We're going to have to dig a hole. And again, do the rebar work and all that. I'm hoping, it may be a big hope, but I'm really hoping that there's somebody out there that would be willing to come and help that actually has some concrete experience and even some of the tools that we need to do this. I can rent the saws and everything that I need, but if someone's got that stuff, it'll make life a lot easier. So, you know, if somebody out there's got some experience doing this, and I'll be honest with you, I've done concrete work in the past. It is not my area of expertise. Can I do this job and do it, you know, adequately and get the job done? I am confident that I can, but I also know there are a lot of people out there that's got a lot of experience working with concrete, which is something that I lack. So again, I'm located in Tifton, Georgia. That's where my shop's at. That's where the work weekend's going to happen at. If you're not familiar with Tifton, we're in South Georgia, about 60 miles to the Florida line, right, not too terribly far off of I-75, which runs north and south through the state. We're about 3 hours south of the Atlanta area. A lot of people, when you say Georgia, you automatically think Atlanta. I live in the other Georgia. I live in rural South Georgia, down here in God's country. But at least that's what we say until you come out here and experience the gnats and the heat and the humidity and everything that goes along with it. I digress. But again, going back to my initial thing here, if you want to come help, we'd love to have some people come in and help. If I could get my really, 6 to 12 people would probably be all that we need. If more people want to come, hey, we'll make a little party out of it and spread the work around a little bit, whatever. But if you want to come help, shoot me an email. My email, I'm going to put my little name up. This comes up at the beginning of all my videos down here, and it has my email address. That is the best way to contact me. Please don't say you're coming in the comments. I look at comments, but it's easy to miss comments and it's difficult to communicate through comments. So I would rather have your email address where I can get directly back in contact with you and kind of get a head count on who all's coming and so forth. If you got any questions or whatever, I can answer, about lodging and stuff like that. If you're coming and need to spend the night or something like that, we got plenty of hotels and stuff into the Tifton area that we can make some recommendations for as well. So there you go. Saturday, May 4th, possibly Sunday too, depending on how things go. My thinking is that we'll probably get the concrete cut. We'll probably get the hole dug and get the rebar kind of ready, get the forms, or not the form, but the pattern for the bolt layout all done. Probably will not be able to do the actual pour just because by the time I get everything done, I don't want to call it and order concrete and not be ready when the concrete gets here. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get concrete ordered on a Sunday. So I'll check on that. If we can, we might do the pour on Sunday if I can find a local concrete place that would deliver on Sunday, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. But anyway, that's what we want to do. So again, Saturday, May 4th, you want to come help, shoot me an email, again, right down here. And love to have some folks come out, give us a hand with this project, and really want to get this Jib Crane in here. I've actually got some projects coming up here pretty soon that it's really going to make a big difference having that in place. And I need to go ahead and get it done as soon as possible so that we can kind of move on with some other projects we got going on around the shop as well. All right, there's my ask. Special edition video here on a non-typical video day, but wanted to get this out there. And shoot me an email if you want to come help. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys. We'll have a little video when we do this work day as well, so you guys can see it as well. I'm gonna sign off there, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.